Let's come together now with a deep, elevated, holy breath in unison. As we breathe in the highest prana, life force energy, divine intelligence, and God's pure source oxygen. Being fully present, here and now, conscious, aware, and intentional. Imagine you're standing out in nature in one of your favorite spots on the planet, barefoot on the earth, becoming deeply rooted and fully grounded into Mother Earth's fifth dimensional crystalline grid of comprehensive divine love and her fifth dimensional record keeper crystals. Feeling the pulsation of the earth beneath your feet, connecting your heart with hers. As they beat in unison. Intending we ground all the energies and all the light we invoke today deep within her being to assist her with her individual ascension process, as well as all life on our sweet earth. Visualize your threefold flame burning bright in the sacred space of your heart. The sapphire blue flame, the golden yellow, and the crystalline pink. And with your next breath, expand your threefold flame in size and brightness. Connecting your heart flame with Divine Mother and Divine Father. Now merge the blue flame and the pink flame. Combine them, creating the violet flame, which is burning bright in the sacred space of your heart. And with your next deep breath, expand the violet flame now through your body and filling your entire energy field with this high vibrational frequency of light. Light your candle. Page 156, our candle lighting. Blessed flame, come forth now. We call upon Saint Germain, Lady Portia, Archangel Zadkiel, Lady Amethyst, and the beings of light from the seventh ray. We call upon the company of heaven, the cosmic beings from the grand central sun, the beings of light from the realms of illumined truth, the violet star angels, and our personal team of guides and angels. May the light we invoke today ignite our inner fire, empowering and illuminating our path with passion, creativity, and insight as we co-create the new earth. We ask that this be the spark to set all life free. And so it is. In God's most holy name, I am. Archangel Michael and Saint Germain, come forth now. We ask that you reaffirm and strengthen the ring of white lightning around our entire energetic being, around our home, property, family, friends, loved ones, and animal companions, and around planet Earth and all life upon her. Fill this divine protection with the fifth dimensional crystalline solar violet flame and cut free anything not of the light. Enhance this divine protection throughout today with every breath we take. We thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. Let's now connect in consciousness to the violet star fifth dimensional pyramid of power, where we are seated in our amethyst crystal chairs, forming a circle around the amethyst crystal table, which is engulfed with the emerald green and violet flame. Place your loved ones, friends, family, animal companions who are in need of healing on the amethyst crystal table, as well as yourself. You may say their names out loud if you desire. And we ask all those who are praying for healing and well-being to come forth to the amethyst crystal table, as well as our sweet earth. I am invoking the emerald green and violet flame to transmute anything less than love and light from the core of purity, from every cell of my body. We ask that this cleansing and healing continues throughout this call and for as long as needed, in alignment with each being's highest good and that of God's will. It is done. Slow, deep, heart-centered breaths. Bringing your focus into your heart center. And imagine that you're breathing through your heart, opening and expanding your heart center. Making it available to all the magic that surrounds us. Find the stillness within your being. Feel grateful for who you are. You have prepared for lifetimes for this moment in time. And with the full supermoon in a few days, set intentions now. Set intentions for your journey and what you desire. With page 33, Declaration of Independence. I am a violet star, guardian of the flame, God's greatest gift, purging the earth from eons of lifetimes, ours and others, no need to blame. I am a violet star, bringing forth higher power, defeating fear, dispelling delusions, breaking barriers, holding heart confidence. Love is the answer. I am a violet star, collectively in oneness, accepting of others with compassion and kindness as our journeys unwind, discovering the dream that lies within. I am a violet star, contributing my gifts to grace all mankind that knows no bounds, to cleanse and restore like never before, bestowing freedom and wholeness. I am a violet star, transmuting relentlessly with my flaming wand, healing humanity, personally and collectively, obtaining self-mastery and higher consciousness. I am a violet star, shining brighter, illuminating the way, claiming my power, ascending to new heights with the violet flame, manifesting victory for all. I am a violet star, a son and daughter of Saint Germain. Page 0. I am presence, and I am one with my Father, Mother, God, and I am one with the I am presence of every man, woman, and child on earth. In loving gratitude, I breathe my life forth. My I am presence consecrates every thought, word, feeling, and action I express throughout this day with light and love, in appreciation for my gift of life. And so it is. I am asking my I am presence to take control of my thoughts, feelings, words, and actions, to guide me to my highest divine potential, and to blaze the violet flame of God's infinite perfection in, through, and around everything I have ever done that conflicts with divine love. I am invoking the violet flame of God's cosmic forgiveness to blaze in, through, and around every particle and wave of life on planet Earth and throughout her atmosphere. I am invoking the violet flame of God's cosmic forgiveness to blaze in, through, and around every particle and wave of life on planet Earth and throughout her atmosphere. I am invoking the violet flame of God's cosmic forgiveness to blaze in, through, and around every particle and wave of life on planet Earth and throughout her atmosphere. I am asking my I Am Presence to expand the divine intelligence within the balanced and elevated masculine and feminine holy breath of my Father, Mother, God that I have access to now with every breath I take. I am vibrationally anchored to the geomagnetic and electromagnetic fields of this planet. I am intending my internal Schumann resonance and the Schumann resonance of my home and property be directly connected to the Earth's highest Schumann resonance in Chile, to whatever degree is optimal for my evolution and in whatever time frame is optimal. I leave it up to Spirit to adjust the direct connection in whatever way is optimal for our life on Earth, so be it. I am my I Am Presence, and I am invoking the full power of the violet flame to transmute cause, core, effect, record, and memory. Every thought, feeling, word, or action I have ever expressed in any time frame or dimension, both known or unknown, that is reflecting poverty consciousness or lack and limitation of any kind. I am asking my I Am Presence to fill the void where the frequencies of poverty consciousness previously existed with the comprehensive divine love of our Father, Mother, God, and the golden light of God's infinite abundance. I am asking my I Am Presence and our newly elevated fifth dimensional silent watcher and body elemental to download now the highest possible frequencies of our fifth dimensional crystalline solar light body into the core of purity in every electron of our physical, etheric, mental, and emotional earthly bodies. Page 62, Lady Constance. I call upon Lady Constance, Archangel of the second ray of justice and truth, to fill me with the desire to know and experience the hidden wisdom of the ages. As I gain true knowledge and wisdom and manifest them in my life, may I become an example and disseminator of higher truth, sharing it with all seekers of the light. I will give comfort to those who are discouraged and inspire those who feel defeated. I will be a courageous example for the faint of heart, and I will give loving succor to those who do not feel worthy of love. I will honor and listen to the nudgings of my spirit, and I will walk the way of truth and love. Let's continue with the Violet Flame, a Game Changer, pages 37 and 62. I am the violet flame, blazing through my veins, infusing my blood with life force flow. I am the violet flame, blazing through my feet, carrying me on my journey without defeat. I am the violet flame, blazing through my bones, strengthening my alignment in harmonious tones. I am the violet flame, blazing through my eyes, discerning what's mine to do, bringing my talents into view. I am the violet flame, blazing through my ears, hearing the angels' whispers loud and clear. I am the violet flame, blazing through my heart, beating with my spirit and loving thoughts. I am the violet flame, blazing through my hands, bestowing healing to me and all I can. I am the violet flame, blazing through my mind, transmuting miscreations into the light of the divine. Page 62. Super 7 Crystal Message. We, the Super 7 crystals, come to give you a boost, sparking your spirit and reminding you of your truth. When you gather in groups larger than one, we multiply your intentions far greater than the sum. We hold the knowledge of your soul's course, relentlessly guiding your awakening to become one with Source. By transmuting old ways and blossoming new growth, you'll embrace your brilliance and emerge the most. We'll push your soul till surrender begins, and full awareness discovers the treasure that's buried within. Page 179. Downloading higher patterns for the new earth. From the deepest recesses of my heart flame, I affirm, I am presence, and I am one with my Father, Mother God. I am one with the entire company of heaven, and I am one with the I am presence of every person on earth. As one breath, one heartbeat, one voice, and one energy, vibration, and consciousness of pure divine love, I offer the cup of our unified heart flames as the open door for this activity of light, which I am invoking on behalf of humanity, the elemental kingdom, and Mother Earth. Beloved Father, Mother God, and the legions of light throughout infinity, I ask that you download now from the very core of creation the highest and most exquisite frequencies of the patterns of perfection from Mother Earth's new fifth-dimensional crystalline solar reality that cosmic law will allow. As I invoke these patterns one by one, I ask that they be downloaded on my holy breath into my heart flame and instantaneously encoded in Mother Earth's fifth-dimensional crystalline solar record keeper crystals. Beloved ones, download now the patterns of perfection from the core of creation that are associated with the flow of God's eternal peace, infinite abundance, opulence, financial freedom, and the God supply of all good things. Download now the patterns of perfection from the core of creation that are associated with eternal youth, vibrant health, radiant beauty, and the flawless form and function of humanity's earthly bodies. Download now the patterns of perfection from the core of creation that are associated with perfect health habits, including eating and drinking habits, exercise, work, relaxation and recreation habits, and spiritual devotion, meditation, and contemplation habits. Download now the patterns of perfection from the core of creation that are associated with divine family life, loving relationships, adoration, divine love, divine sexuality, true understanding, clear and effective communication, open heart sharing, oneness, and the unification of the family of humanity. Beloved ones, download now the patterns of perfection from the core of creation that are associated with harmony, balance, oneness, and reverence for all life. Download now the patterns of perfection from the core of creation that are associated with empowerment, success, fulfillment, divine purpose, a rewarding career, self-esteem, spiritual development, enlightenment, divine consciousness, and divine perception. Download now the patterns of perfection from the core of creation that will initiate conscious, open heart and mind telepathic communication through my I Am presence with my Father, Mother God, the company of heaven, and the angelic and elemental kingdoms. Beloved ones, download now the patterns of perfection from the core of creation that will inspire creativity through music, singing, sound, toning, dance, movement, art, and education. And download now the patterns of perfection from the core of creation that are associated with the tangible manifestation of heaven on earth and our new planetary cause of comprehensive divine love. I now accept and know that these fifth-dimensional crystalline patterns of perfection from Mother Earth's new solar reality have been successfully downloaded on my holy breath through my heart flame. These patterns have also been encoded in the fifth-dimensional solar record-keeper crystals in Mother Earth's crystal grid system. This activity of light has been God victoriously accomplished for the highest benefit of all life evolving on this precious planet. Now, in deep humility, divine love, and gratitude, I decree, it is done. And so it is. Beloved, I am. Beloved, I am. Beloved, I am that I am. Page 183. I am the open door for the light of God. I am my I am presence, and I am one with the I am presence of every person on earth. As one breath, one voice, one heartbeat, and one essence of pure divine love, I affirm. Beloved Father, Mother God, from your glorious heart I was breathed into being as a Christ-conscious child of God. One day when my learning experiences on earth are complete, I shall return to your loving heart as my I am presence grown to full stature. I thank you for the privilege of having life and for having a physical embodiment during this cosmic moment on earth, when the sons and daughters of God who fell from grace eons ago will at last co-create the experience of returning to Christ consciousness. Beloved Father, Mother God, thank you for allowing me and all humanity to serve as instruments of God during this auspicious moment when our Mother God, the Holy Spirit, is reclaiming her rightful place of divine love in every person's heart flame. I am deeply grateful to individually and collectively serve as a surrogate on behalf of all humanity. I now offer the cup of my consciousness as the Holy Grail, through which the light of God will flow to ensure that every person on earth will victoriously return to Christ consciousness through their own endeavors. Now all is in readiness, and I participate in this activity of light with the full power of my attention and my divine intentions. First, I see the 12 mighty Elohim and their twin flames descending into the atmosphere of earth. These powerful beings of light are known through all creation as the builders of form. The Elohim and their twin flames now encircle planet Earth and take their strategic positions equal distances around the equator. Now the Elohim are followed by Archangel Michael and his legions of power and protection. Beloved Archangel Michael directs these powerful angelic beings to traverse the earth, north, south, east, and west. As they do, they pierce their powerful swords of blue flame into all of the vulnerable areas and the wounds in the body of Mother Earth. Their swords of blue flame are now supporting and securing all of the tectonic plates, cracks, faults, fissures, and weak areas in the body of Mother Earth. They are also reinforcing the areas where mining, drilling for oil, fracking, and nuclear testing is taking place. This reinforcement by Archangel Michael's legions will allow Mother Earth to now withstand more light than she has ever been able to safely receive. Next, under the direction of Saint Germain, legions of his fifth dimensional violet flame archangels are taking their positions in, through, and around the atmosphere of every country, province, state, city, town, and hamlet on planet Earth. Now the directors of the elements take their positions at the four cardinal points. Thor and Aries and the sylphs of the air are stationed at the cardinal point to the north. Neptune and Lunara and the undines of the water are stationed at the cardinal point to the east. Polar and Virgo and the nature spirits of the earth are stationed at the cardinal point to the south. Helios and Vesta and the salamanders of the fire are stationed at the cardinal point to the west. Aeolus and Amaryllis and the Devas and Devarahas of the ether are stationed within the sun of even pressure and the center of the earth. As all of these beings of light now stand in readiness, our Father, Mother God, bathe Mother Earth and all life evolving upon her with the healing unguent of their divine love and comfort. This is the final step of preparation for the unprecedented violet flame activity that will now take place. To begin this powerful process of transmutation, Saint Germain sounds a cosmic tone, signaling his violet flame archangels to begin blazing the most intensified frequencies of the violet flame of infinite transmutation that cosmic law will allow in, through, and around every person, place, condition, and thing on earth. Instantaneously, this unfathomable frequency of the violet flame is shattering and transmuting into light every thought form, pattern, archetype, and matrix that humanity has either deliberately or inadvertently miscreated since our fall from grace eons ago. Now Saint Germain directs the violet flame archangels stationed within the aura of every person on earth and within the atmosphere of every country, province, state, city, town, and hamlet on earth to blaze this powerful fifth dimensional violet flame of infinite transmutation in, through, and around every remaining thought, feeling, word, action, memory, and belief that the children of God have ever expressed in any time frame or dimension that is not based in love. Now, the electronic light substance and the atomic and subatomic particles and waves of energy that were forced to outpicture those gross mutations by a fallen humanity are being taken into the heart of our Father, Mother God, and bathed in the healing unguent of comfort and love. As is previously distorted and grossly mutated intelligent electronic light substance is loved free and transmuted back into its original perfection, the electrons and the atomic and subatomic particles and waves of energy associated with the electrons begin to awaken to their full divine potential. As this occurs, these precious particles of our Father, Mother God's life force begin to remember their purpose and reason for being. They remember that their original commitment was to assist the sons and daughters of God to outpicture the patterns of perfection from the causal body of God and the physical world of form. As the directors of the elements witness the awakening of these previously distorted electrons, they begin magnetizing from the very heart of God the most gentle frequencies of fifth-dimensional crystalline solar light that these newly healed electrons are capable of receiving. Instantaneously, these precious electrons begin receiving, along with humanity and all of the rest of life evolving on Mother Earth, the next level of our Father, Mother God's healing blessings. This wondrous gift from on high includes a baptism by sacred fire from our Mother God, the Holy Spirit. As the company of heaven watches in breathless awe, our Mother God breathes her holy breath through the portal of the sons beyond sons in Mother Earth's lineage and baptizes humanity, the elemental kingdom, and Mother Earth with the highest frequencies of her comprehensive divine love that cosmic law will allow. Now that this baptism by sacred fire has been received by every electron and every particle and wave of life on earth, our Father, Mother God, and the mighty Elohim inbreathe Mother Earth and all her life up the spiral of evolution into higher frequencies of the fifth-dimensional crystalline solar new earth than we have ever experienced. With the God-victorious accomplishment of this wondrous event, our Father, Mother God, and the company of heaven are embracing the I Am presence of every person on earth, the elemental kingdom, and Mother Earth, with their infinite gratitude and supreme love. It is done, and so it is. Beloved, I am that I am. Let's sit in this powerful energy for a moment. Each of you who participated in this life-transforming prayer call, whether live or on replay. God bless. Extinguish your candle. Ah.